In the yogic culture, it goes like this. If you sneeze, you lose your intelligence. Some loss will happen to you. So, you must control your sensations and not sneeze, not hold it, not sneeze if it's possible. Essentially what they're saying is, now the virus people are also saying it not only kills you, because now the fatality rate is going down, particularly in India. Some of the scientists there are saying, particularly in the age group of 20 to 30, and in women for some reason, I don't know why, there could be a serious depletion of brain power, a serious depletion of intellectual quotient. Degeneration of the brain starts with the virus. You may recover, but already if you have soaked it in alcohol, if you have put holes in it with drugs, now with the virus, you could have your upper chamber empty. Not me, the scientists are saying this, it must be true, because we know in the yogic culture that this may sound like an extreme, but I'm sure after maybe 25, 50 years, they'll come to this. In the yogic culture, it goes like this. If you sneeze, you lose your intelligence. Some loss will happen to you. So, you must control your sensations and not sneeze, not hold it, not sneeze if it's possible. Essentially what they're saying is, if you cause any kind of upheaval in the system, loss will happen to your intelligence. That is, if you are in that kind of life where the sharpness of your intelligence matters that much to you. If you are just doing something, then it doesn't matter, then you won't notice up and down. Is it true that you have just a mild flu and little fever and sneezing? Suddenly, you start behaving like you're already 75, I'm sorry if I am insulting anybody, no, we have very young 75-year-old people. You start behaving like you're old, whatever that is, 135. I'm just making sure I don't insult anybody, yeah? Is it true? You have just a flu for 3 days, you feel like you've grown old by many years. For those few days, you may recover after some time. But in this recovery, there is a loss of intelligence, which may not be measurable, but there is a loss. So in yoga we say, if you sneeze, you lose some of your brain. This is not physically that if you sneeze, your brain is coming out in the form of goo. Not that. But if you're sneezing, there is irritation in the system of some kind. Once there is irritation in the system, your brain power will go down. So keeping the body in such a way, that's why before they do anything, people have this thing, I have a different way of doing it, but most yogis, before they do anything, they check, both the nostrils are clear and everything okay. Because just that will take away some of you. If you are wanting to scale the highest peaks, it matters. If you're climbing Mount Everest, even the tiniest grip you get on the rock matters, isn't it? If you're walking here on a paved pathway, people are continuously telling me, Sadhguru, let's put concrete. All this gravel, it hurts. It's okay. No, yesterday I stumbled. That's very good. Because we very carefully crafted uneven pathways all over Isha Yoga Center. Just now, 3 days ago, again the construction team is saying, Sadhguru, these stone pathways are too troublesome, shall we concrete the whole thing? Just 3 days ago, I have not spoken to them yet. The idea of creating uneven pathways is, there is substantial science about it today, neurological science, that when you walk on uneven pathways, your neurological system and your brain works in a certain way which is very, very beneficial for you. If you walk on paved surfaces, you can walk without attention. That's not good for you at all. You must always walk with full attention. This is very important. Oh, then I cannot relax. That is what I'm telling you. You are you are misunderstanding laxity as relaxation, and you're misunderstanding attention as tension. Attention is not tension. Attention is the only thing which makes you alive. If you have lost your attention, you have no life, isn't it? Hello? So, it's important that you keep yourself in such a way that even if you're wearing a mask, you still don't sneeze, okay? A sneeze builds up. Have you noticed this? There is a way, if you pay enough attention, it just goes down. Try this and see. Well, you have a bad cold and you may sneeze, that's different. But many times small irritations happen, sneeze starts building up. Very rarely that sudden irritation, somebody is blowing snuff in the air, suddenly it'll blow out. Otherwise, most of the time it builds up, it takes 10, 20 seconds for it to build up. If you pay enough attention, it'll just go down. I'm saying if you bring attention to every aspect of life, everything is the way you want it, every aspect of life. So especially now that research is saying in case you get this virus, you are going to lose part of your brains. How much we do not know, but now the question is how much is left? Say, how much can I lose? To calculate that, you must know how much is left, isn't it? So, please ensure that you don't get infected. Nobody around you should get infected, huh? Hello?